everyone, for staying with us. So let's get some legal views now on this one. Mr. Femi Falana, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, spoke earlier on with Channels Television. Let's get his views on the banishment and dethronement of Emir Sanusi. We need you to weigh in on the dethronement of the former Emir of Kano, Mohammed Sanusi II. Legally speaking, we understand that his lawyers have given, because he was banished to a local government in Nasarawa State, they've given them 24 hours. What is your take on the banishment and also the dethronement?
The dethronement, the banishment, the restriction of movement, and detention are all clearly illegal. In the first place, the governor held an executive council meeting yesterday presided over by him, and within a space of 5 minutes, the emir had been accused of exhibiting disrespect to constituted authority, meaning the governor. And in a meeting presided over by the governor, where he was the accuser, the prosecutor, the witness, and the judge, the emir was dethroned, even when he was not given any opportunity to defend himself. As if such violation of his freedom, right to fair hearing, was not enough, the governor was alleged to have ordered his arrest, detention, his arrest and banishment to a village in Nasarawa State. In the first place, the territorial control of Governor Abdullahi Umar Ganduje does not extend beyond Kano State, where he has got the power to enter another state with a view to detaining a citizen and banishing him and restricting his right of locomotion, are totally alien to our current democratic dispensation. Specifically, the rights of the governor under Section 35 of the Constitution, the right to liberty, his right to fair hearing under Section 36, his right to freedom of movement under Section 41, have all been violated by the governor of Kano State.
Some of the views of Mr. Femi Falana, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Let's get to hear from the government of Kano State. They are being joined also on the telephone by Mr. Salihu Yakasai. He's a media advisor to the governor of Kano State, Abdullahi Ganduje. Thank you so much, Mr. Yakasai, for talking to us tonight. You heard what the lawyers, we understand that the lawyers to the dethroned emir are threatened that it should be released. If it's not released within 24 hours, they are going to sue and they're going to challenge that decision to court. Why did the government decide to banish Emir Sanusi Mohammed Sanusi II to Nasarawa State?
So, Mr. Shehu, let me try and speak as a layman. I'm not a lawyer because I'm not one. I'm not in a position to speak in the position of judicial matters. So all I can try and do now is try and explain to you the tradition. It's not the decision of the Kano State government alone. The Kano State government did not wake up one day and said this is what they wanted to do. This is a tradition where in a situation whereby you have an emir that has been dethroned or deposed. The tradition is to take him as far away from his kingdom as possible. And this dates back to the colonial era, where you have emirs that have been deposed since then that have been taken to other locations. And in most cases, this is a situation where it is mostly, if I'm not mistaken, a situation of security matters. Just try to make sure that the deposed area, because everybody has his own followers. They have their own followers.
But Mr. Yakasai, we understand that the deposed emir wanted, he chose Lagos for him to be banished as his exile place. Why was he refused Lagos as his place to go on exile?
I don't know why that was a decision of the security operatives. Is not that of my own decision. You understand? So, like I said,
Are you saying that the governor and the government of Kano State does not have a hand in the banishment of a former mayor? Is that what you're saying?
Of course, the state government has a decision, but it is not a unilateral one. This is a decision that was taken in consultation with other stakeholders involved. The state government, the governor, Dr. Abdullah Umar Kanduje, cannot unilaterally take this decision.
But a lot of people are curious as to why Nasarawa State is not under the jurisdiction of Kano State or the Kano State governor.
When the grandfather of the emir was deposed back in the day, she was taken to Azari. Bauchi State. Was Bauchi State under the jurisdiction of Kano State? It was not. When others that were deposed were taken to other locations, were they in their own jurisdiction? That is not the tradition. So that's the situation as well in Kano. Why should Kano be different?
So in essence now, the lawyers are saying release him or you will meet us in court. Is the state government ready for a legal action?
I'm not a lawyer, Mr. Sheun. I think this question should be addressed to the lawyers.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Saliu Yakasai, for talking to us tonight on the program. As a media to the governor of Kano State, Abdullahi Ganje. Thank you so much for your time. Let's get a last view on this program, and it's going to be a legal one from Mr. Daniel Bwala. He's also a lawyer. He joins us via Skype. Thank you so much, Bwala. Mr. Bwala, what is your take on what has happened, legally speaking, now? Because this is more or less taking a legal dimension. Where do you see this going?
Section 1 of the Constitution makes it clear that this Constitution is supreme and its provisions shall have a binding force throughout the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Subsection 3 says, if there is any law that is inconsistent with the provision of this Constitution, that law, to the extent of the inconsistency, will be void. Every law in Kano, law governing local government council or chieftaincy, that seeks to restrict the right of abode in a particular place by the former emir is unconstitutional and cannot stand the test of time. But the worst of it is not even about the legality or otherwise. Emir Sanusi stands as a symbol of hope for the northern Nigeria. His deposement or his removal clearly sent fear into my spine because just like in the days of Tafawa Balewa and the Sardona, when the North had brains and the North celebrated brains, after that period, we've never had this period where the North celebrated our brain. And he is one of he's a rare kind. And I am telling you the truth, Sheun, there's no way you can twist it. The reason he has come to the situation where he has found himself now is because for some time he has been speaking truth to power in the North because of the impending restructuring that is about to come on the nation. Restructuring
Mr. Bwala, just in few seconds, where do you see this going based on what has happened in the past, legally speaking? Do you see a reversal of his dethronement? Do you see him being released from exile in Nasarawa State? Where do you see this ending in just a few seconds?
Yeah, his exile in Nasarawa may not stand because it's not constitutional, but as far returning him to the emirate, I don't see that happen because that is purely within the purview of Kano State.
Mr. Daniel Bwala, thank you so much for giving those legal views on this matter. Well, that's where we drop it tonight. But I must also thank our professor in our Kano studio, a professor of history at the Bayero University. You have whatever you want to say in 10 seconds, Professor, as your closing thought.
The lesson I would say is to respond to what the SA to the governor has said, that it was done to the grandfather of the emir, that he was removed, he was banished to Bauchi. Bauchi then was under the one regional government of northern Nigeria. So the constituency of the regional government is the entire northern Nigeria. But now Kano State is only a state within the federation of 36 states. So I cannot see the reason why the authority of the government of Kano should extend to Nasarawa State, because northern Nigeria has been dismembered into about 19 states now. So
thank you so much, Professor, for talking to us tonight. I must sincerely thank you for making our time on the program. Thank you so much, everyone that shared their views on the program. Well, I said it's one of the most beautiful days in the year. It's my birthday. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I'm Sean Kimale. Bye-bye.